Hello. I am a freaking hot mess. Bear with me. This is my new temp teaching background. Okay, I think we're good. And ignore the approximately 5 million flies. Hello. Okay. I don't actually expect a ton of people. That's going to bug me. I don't expect a ton of people to hop on here because I know there's still such a disconnect with like me being off Instagram, and I only send you a notification about this in your newsletter Monday morning, and then obviously a week goes by. Here we are. So I'm just gonna jump right in, and I'm kind of counting as I'm going. I got my if you ordered a birthday edition hot pad, I got the yarn in the mail today, so I'm just trying to get those cranked out. But also, they're going to serve as a really good distraction because, friends, I'm usually a pretty good fake it till you make it kind of person, but I have absolutely zero left in me to give anything. I barely have anything to give to myself after my chickens. I don't want this to be like a Debbie Downer situation or like live or anything like that, but dude, the amount of things that we have gone through in the past week are just like, you can't make it up. You just can't make it up. Our living situation is not great. We almost like we were homeless there for a second because oh my gosh, there's too much. There's too much. Basically, the landlord here is, and I don't want to say too much because I know this is just like totally public, but I think talks before he thinks things through, I guess. I don't know. He really overpromises and severely underdelivers. We have been here 6 days and still have yet to see the lease that we need to sign, which, yeah, that's for another live. After we get past this situation, I can probably go into a little bit more detail. I just want to be careful, but it's not ideal. It's not great. I have mice running over my feet. It's not great. It's not great. Yeah, just a lot of things that we were told did not happen, are not happening, won't happen, are not happening at a decent amount of time. Yeah, it's just a mess. But anyway, I just wanted to get that out there. I am not okay. Like I said, I'm usually like a fake it till you make it kind of person, but I literally have absolutely nothing left in me right now. So, okay, let's get that out of the way. I really don't have much else to talk about. This whole situation just has not gone as I anticipated whatsoever. And so, I mean, we're still sleeping on a mattress on the floor in the living room. Like, nothing's unpacked. Nothing is probably going to be unpacked. And like, this is like the only space that I could really set up my class because I'm still teaching, which that's hard. That's hard. And yeah, it's rough. Whoa. Levi also has been super insanely sick. And I don't know if you can hear me. I'm determined. We're both determined. We both say, I'm not getting sick. I'm not getting sick. I'm not getting sick. I'm not getting sick. But I'm not feeling too hot, but it could also be the stress. And also, speaking of Walker, My poor rooster. Let me tell you, transporting my chickens over here was probably one of the most stressful things I've ever had to experience, and I'm sure it was for them too. One of my hens could not. I felt bad because I didn't think to grab their one familiar nesting box from the coop before we hauled the coop over to our friend's house just to park it there until we could figure out kind of what to do here. And I left the nesting box in there. And so like the first day, one of my youngest hens I could just tell by her body language and her chattiness that she was like freaking out. She was like, I don't know. I have this egg inside of me. I need to get it out, but I don't know where to put it. And so she held that sucker in all day. And I thought I was going to have to deal with an egg bound chicken. And I was not ready for that. I was not ready to even think about like having to handle that. And anyway, so I was like, I kind of went to go massage her stomach a little bit because sometimes they say you can like feel if there's an egg there. And I couldn't really feel anything, but then an hour later I went back out and I saw one of her eggs. It was like super discolored because she was just holding it in. And like the stress and stuff. And it was just like out on the ground in the run. And I was like, okay, at least she popped out the egg. That's good. That's good news. And then her next egg, or like her egg the next day I felt so bad for her. I felt so bad. It was so disformed. Oh my gosh. But she's good now. I feel like all of the hens are doing okay. And Walker yesterday woke up and he like pretty much lost his voice. And so hearing him try to crow is like breaks my freaking heart. But you can tell he does not feel good because he has been so snuggly. Like he'll just come right on up to me. He'll want on my lap. And we'll sit there for like 15, 20 minutes and he's just tuckered. So I feel really bad for him, and I was like, oh no, both my guys are sick. I cannot afford to get sick, you guys. I just can't. Anyway, yeah. What else? I really don't have a lot else going on. Like I said, like this has just been so hard on both of us and our animals. It's just been a mess. Prayers are always appreciated. Prayers are appreciated. I know God sees the bigger picture. I know the reason why things are happening are because something else is coming down the line, but I really hope that we can like get this figured out soon. Yeah, that's all I'll say. I've had something else pop in my head that I was going to talk about, and I can't remember what it was. Shoot. Kind of playing yarn chicken here. Yarn chicken's fun. If you're a fiber artist and you work with yarn, you've played yarn chicken. So we're going to see if the amount of yarn that I have right now gets me to the end of my project. Let's see. 2. Shoot, I know there was something else I was going to talk about. So we've also been like really strapped financially. And so if you've been here long enough, if you've been here since the From Camper to Home, forgot it for a second, my brain. From Camper to Home Instagram account. My phone also just randomly, watch. Let's not look at me in that though. Ugh, if it really died, I'll be sad. No, it just like randomly restarts. Anyway, from camper to home. I kind of started that account. It's my June Heritage account. I just had changed my name over to June Heritage, but I legitimately thought that we were going to be living in our camper full time. And so the camper that we had, I planned on renovating, and I freaking gutted the sucker. Like, I'm a great destroyer. Let's say that. I gutted that thing. But then, of course, we found all of this water damage, like this old water damage that we wanted to get fixed. So like half of the walls are down, and we had to replace the beams and the supports, and there's like holes in the floor because we had to cut out part of the floor because it was water damage and all sorts of stuff. Well, anyway, we are not going to be using it. I came to terms. So I was like, well, oh, I think Levi's calling me. I'm like, now it pops up. Hold on just a second. Hello? What? Who's Emily? Oh, okay. 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 Yeah. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Love you. Ha, it just keeps getting better. It just keeps getting better. Anyway, okay. Oh, I have nothing left to give though. Oh my gosh. Anyway, okay, what was I talking about? Now I've completely lost my train of thought. Oh, you guys. No, I completely lost it. I completely lost it. It's fine. Okay, this is going to be the Hottest Mess Express YouTube live. I'm so sorry. Yikes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't remember what I was talking about, but that's fine. I'm not going to go back and watch this, so if you wanted me to finish what I was talking about, just shoot me a message. Oh, from camper to home. I was talking about the camper. Okay. Woo! We got there. So, long story short, I got the camper sold last night, not for the money that I wanted, but I also get like really attached to things. I'm just weird like that. And I put a lot of freaking labor and love and hopes and dreams into this camper. And I just wanted, more than anything, I just wanted it to go to a good home where I knew it was going to be loved on. It was going to get fixed up. It was going to be appreciated and used and like help someone out. And it's definitely going to do that. So I was just really grateful about that. It finally worked out. I don't know how many people had messaged me, like, oh my gosh, 100 more people messaging me about this camper and then falling through, or someone finally came out to look at it and then said that they were going to go pick up a tire and then they never came back. Like, just, oh my goodness. It was so mentally draining trying to continue through with that. But for one, we don't need it. And we didn't really have room for it here either. And we don't need to worry about having 2 things to haul when we only have 1 truck. So it was just going to be best for us to get rid of that. But yeah, I was sad. I did take a picture of its last moments. But anyway, okay, that is really all that I have. I know this has not been like super exciting, but again, prayers are appreciated just for like peace, calm, understanding, but that also like God will provide and show us the way like substantially and quickly, because how things are going right now are not good. So anyway, that's all I got. And then I have classes to teach tonight. Mice to coexist with. Genuinely, that's an issue. Yeah, that's it. And I'm just going to be cranking out these hot pads. I'm hoping Levi did start a 9 to 5 just because we were needing the income. And so he has off work tomorrow and I don't have classes tomorrow. So I'm kind of hoping we can just find something, I don't know, fun that will occupy our time and just kind of like get us away from everything here for a little bit, just so we can like have a mental break. But that was all I have for you. I hope you guys have been having a great week. I hope you guys had a really great 4th of July. We were in bed when it was still light outside, so we're really boring. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Be on the lookout for my newsletter on Monday, and if you aren't signed up for that, just go to my website and sign up for that. And then yeah, I'll have some more details about the nativity set coming up. I talk more about, I'm like updating on my broody hen, Mary, in my Monday newsletter. So I just love her. She's so sweet. I think that's it. Yes, if you need me at all, you can always email me, jordan@juneheritage.com. Yeah, have a great rest of your weekend.